Hey guys, this is Kristen with the Hiss'n Kitten Waxing Center. I'm going to go over how to prepare for your first wax. So before I jump in, if any of y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment down below, like, subscribe. I always love chatting with you guys. So if you ever have a question or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. And additionally, also if you are on Facebook and you like to join groups and you're a licensed esthetician, cosmetologist, or currently in SD or Cosmo school, then feel free to join Wax Club. It is for professionals only, but it's just a group of people who are super friendly and nice. It is for professionals, like I said, so no one at home, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. But yeah, if you're into that kind of stuff and you're a licensed professional or in school, then feel free to join Wax Club. Okay, so I will jump in. So how to prepare for your first wax appointment. Now I get this is totally scary and nerve-wracking. I have been there, trust me. But I'm gonna kind of give you some like tips and stuff like that just to make your experience go as smoothly as possible. Last thing you want to do is get yourself all hyped up and then have to be turned away by your waxer because something that you could have controlled was not done right. That is definitely not cool. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching this. You are definitely doing the best, smartest thing you can do. Now let's see. So first is going to be hair length. So your hair needs to be long enough for the wax to be able to pull it, but you also don't want it to be so long because that's going to cause you extra pain. So I always say the happy time, like the best like time frame to get waxed is going to be between 3 and 6 weeks. Anything shorter than 3 weeks, the hair just isn't going to be long enough. And so the wax isn't going to be able to grip it to adhere to the hair. And the chance of the hair breaking instead of actually being pulled from the root goes up a lot. So minimum 3 weeks. And then the longest I would say I would recommend at least for your like the best like experience would be 6 weeks. If you go longer than 6 weeks, then the wax, whenever the waxer is spreading the wax on you, the wax is going to be pulling more at the hair, which is just really uncomfortable. It also, you're going to be getting into multiple different hair growth cycles. So the chance of you coming out with a perfectly smooth wax goes down. So 3 to 6 weeks, that's the best time. It'll make your life so much better. Now you want to prep your skin properly. First thing I always recommend is to exfoliate 1 to 2 days beforehand. This just gets rid of any dead skin cells. I see this a lot with like leg waxes, arm waxes, stuff like that, just because the hair gets stuck underneath the skin. Even like bikini line, people will get that. And the wax is not going to be able to adhere to the hair if there's a layer of skin on top of it. So exfoliate your skin. What else? Make sure to take a shower. I cannot stress this enough. Take a shower before your appointment. You do not want any kind of, or the waxer doesn't want any kind of dirt, sweat, oil, lotion, makeup, anything like that, because that is going to cause a barrier between the wax and the hair. So the wax is not going to be able to adhere to the hair. And it's going to be a massive pain in the butt for the waxer to try to get anything off. Like one of my like pet peeves is when someone comes in for a full face wax, and they are in a full face of makeup. I'm like, honey, I have to spend 10 minutes just getting all this foundation off your face before I can even attempt to prep your skin to then wax your face. So please take a shower beforehand. Make sure that you are fresh and clean, whether it's for your face, or your bikini line, your underarms, or whatever. We just don't want anything in between or that's going to like cause the wax to not be able to adhere to the hair. So definitely shower. Also, don't put oil or lotion on right before. This kind of goes with showering, but I know some people will shower and like their habit is to put lotion on, like say like your legs or whatever. Don't do that. Just skip that step. Again, it's just going to not be able to allow the wax to adhere to the hair. But something to do days in advance is to moisturize. So you definitely want to moisturize, just not the day of waxing. So moisturizing is really good leading up to the appointment because it's going to allow the hair to be able to be more easily released from the follicle. And we don't want like your skin, if your skin's really dry, we don't want the wax to potentially take off multiple layers of skin that we would, that would be bad. Definitely don't want that. Now that is a reason why I prefer hard wax over soft wax, because hard wax doesn't adhere to the skin. Soft wax will. So that's definitely important for soft wax, people who use soft wax, because God forbid you do not want to take off somebody's skin. But yeah, you want to leave moisturized on the days leading up to the appointment. That will definitely help everything go smoothly. And then lastly, the day of appointment. Okay, so avoid caffeine, which is deadly to hear, I know. But caffeine and then also alcohol the day of the appointment is going to increase sensitivity in your skin. So although taking that shot might sound like a great idea, I totally understand. It is going to make your appointment be more uncomfortable. So wait to celebrate until afterwards, because you're going to be able to do it and survive, and you'll be fine. You'll be so happy. Then you can go take your shot. Just don't take it before. And then wear loose fitting clothes. This is a big one too. I also recommend, like, if you're getting a Brazilian and you didn't just like come out of the shower with a fresh pair of underwear, bring a fresh pair of underwear too. You want to wear loose fitting, preferably cotton is best. You have to keep in mind, we just pulled your hair out from the hair follicle. So your skin is going to be sensitive. Now it's going to go away, obviously, but if you put on really tight clothes right afterwards, like jeans or something that's doesn't allow your skin to breathe, it's going to potentially cause friction, irritation, stuff like that. You just want to wear something easy. Also, something else, like if you're getting anything on your lower, like a Brazilian or something like that, don't show up in like a romper or overalls or something, because then you got to take everything off just for this one section. That's always funny. I've had multiple people do that, where they're just not thinking through when they're leaving for the day, say they can't come home before work, and they show up in like a full blown, romper, and you just kind of like go totally undress, which is fine. I don't care. It's not a big deal, but you could also avoid it if you just think through what you're wearing for that day. Or if you are coming in tighter clothes, and just bring an extra pair of clothes to throw on afterwards. So sweatpants, t-shirt, looser shorts, something like that will just make your life so much easier. So I hope this helps. Any questions, let me know, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.